when you get into the definition of a game plan, a plan for success in the future, especially in sport, politics, or business. So it's a strategy used to reach your goals. So you might have if you're a coach, you'll have a game plan to beat a team. So you come up with a strategy for success. That's basically what the definition of game plan is: a strategy for success, a strategy to reach your goal, a strategy to win. That's what a game plan is. When I sit around and I think about game plans, think about one of the winningest coaches in college basketball, which is Duke's coach, Coach K. He always had a game plan. He stuck to it, and his teams won. They won a couple of championships because they had a game plan. I think about the Detroit Pistons coach, Chuck Daly, when he had a game plan, and their team won championships. I think about people that's rich, that have game plans to make money, that's successful. And when you start thinking about all these people with game plans, the question is, what is your game plan in life? Is your game plan in life so successful, or if it's not? If you have a successful game plan, all your bills are paid, everything is taken care of, you have money in the bank for savings, you're doing everything you can to reach your goals. That's your game plan. You're successful. If you have children, you got money aside for them to go to college. You have money set aside for a rainy day if something happens. Those are successful people to me. Now, if you don't have a game plan, you just live for the day. You don't care what's going to happen tomorrow. You fly by night people. You lucky if you have gas money to get to point A to B. You living from paycheck to paycheck. You're not thinking about the future. And that's what worries people in life. That's what worries parents. Will my children be able to make it? Did you teach them how to save money? Did you teach them how to be successful? Did you do everything you can to make sure they can make it? And I hate to tell mothers this, but if you coddle your kids, they won't make it. They'll depend on you. I remember when I was doing energy in Indiana, it was men 40, 45 years old still living at home with their mother. And a lot of people in the state live that way. Well, Dennis Terrell is not going to be 40 living at home with his parents. It's not I don't love my parents. It's just I want to be on my own. You got to be willing to make it. You got to be willing to survive. You got to do whatever means necessary to make it. So if you want to have savings, you have to sacrifice. If you want to have your own business, you got to make sacrifices. But today, people don't care about that. People just live for the day. Don't care how they're going to make it. Don't care how they're going to eat. They take their rent money and go on vacation instead of saving it. Or they take their rent money and buy a PlayStation. How is that going to help you survive? How is that going to give you a place to stay? You need a game plan. That's what it comes down to. What are you doing to advance in your life? What progress are you making? I run across people, they're in the same situation that we was in when they was 22 years old, and now they 40. And it's sad. They have not made no forms of progress at all. It comes down to you want to make progress. You want to do everything you can to survive and make it, to be successful. There's two things I know. I have to go to work to pay bills, and I have to eat. Those things I know. It has to happen every day. If I don't eat, I won't survive. If I don't pay the bills, I'll be homeless. And you want to definitely be healthy. So you want to make sure you're taking care of your health. Exercise. You come up with a game plan to get muscles. You come up with a game plan to lose weight. So those things you have to do to be successful in life. Think about the people that want to be a star. They have a manager to book shows. They have a publicist to give them buzz so they can constantly be in the media. Then, on top of everything, they have an entertainment lawyer to negotiate their contract or to track their money so their money won't get stolen. So they have a game plan. The successful ones do. Some people, they don't have a game plan, so their money get took. It's just how it is. So you got to have a game plan when you're trying to be successful in life. That's what it's about. What are you doing to make sure your game plan is being executed right? That's the bottom line. Because every day you live, you learn something new. It all comes down to having a game plan so you can survive. That's what it's about.